What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to episode 4 of GregTech New Horizons. We've completed a lot of things in the last few episodes, as well as a few streams that I've accomplished. But I want to really kind of focus in this episode on prepping for some different machines and whatnot. So we have the alloy smelters, pistons, we've got water tanks, different things like that we really need to kind of focus on and get ready to start getting into our steel production, as well as getting the materials that we need for the smithing table, or the tinker's table, that will allow us to get a hammer. After little bit of an issue with NEI here, I will just try and remember how to get the tank. So we're going to start off real quickly with just gathering some sticky resin from the trees here, the rubber trees. I'm still having an issue with NEI. I don't really know what's going on with that, but we're gonna press forward. So just working on, really in this episode, I worked on gathering everything that was needed for the sticky resin. I got a little sidetracked, decided to go ahead and do some base cleanup, because honestly, there are so many holes and just divots and things like that, and we need to be able to start working on like rubber tree farms, and as well just kind of expand our land, because we need to be able to prep for more of a base as we continue to play here. So just real quickly, placing some rubber saplings down to get them kind of more uniformed for a potential tree farm over in this area. And of course, as I always do, just start getting sidetracked and go right back to doing some more base cleanup. Once the base cleanup was satisfied, I decided to go ahead and gather some cotton, and I wanted to kind of expand our cotton farm, because we're going to need more of this in the future, just for different materials and whatnot, and it's always very useful to have an abundance of it. So I figured I would just go ahead and expand it just ever so slightly here and there, and just replace the food side with a little bit more food seeds. Doing a little bit of reorganization here with our chests. They're kind of in the way. I want to expand kind of through this wall over here on our left. So I need to move this chest and all those coins out of the way. We're going to break through this wall here and kind of lay the foundation for like another room that we may kind of enjoy over here. I found these bit blocks in one of our chests. I know I got them from a dungeon. I thought they looked pretty cool, so I figured I would go ahead and just kind of use them as like the flooring for our base. I know it's looks kind of funky right now, just kind of having it as like a little offshoot. I've got some weird oblong circle room, the hallway leading to a square room. But this is one of those things in my mind where I'm just like, trust the process, and it's kind of what I'm going for now. I'm going to set up this water tank over here. I've still got to finish gathering all the pieces for it, but I wanted to at least kind of figure out where I want to set it down at. And now we're going to do a little bit more design, try and get like a roof on this, because the machines do not like being wet. So just kind of build this up just a little bit more. Okay, so here we go. I've got like these some more blocks that I'd found in the dungeon. Those are those paper wall blocks. I figured they looked all right for the time being, as just kind of like ceiling blocks. Again, some of this will probably be changed out, but with that said, we're going to grab the machine that we made in the previous episode. We got our coal boiler down, so now we need to hook this up with our water tank that you have right here. So I went ahead and completed this water tank, and I'm trying to get everything hooked up now with those bronze fluid pipes to go into this steam boiler here. Got to figure out the configuration of these fluid pipes. Having a little bit of issues. Okay. So now that's all hooked up. Go ahead and put the dirt back here. If I can get out of this hole. Okay, so that's all hooked up now. So this should be getting water because we do have a humidity rate of 8.0. So you're going to go back into the house and check on our boiler. Okay, well, I need to move it. I need to move it actually over. So I'll set this over here. And okay, it is collecting water. So now that we have the steam boiler, let's start working on the steam alloy smelter. We need to make another bronze brick hall, which is going to take bricks, which we still haven't found one of those dungeons that actually has all of the bricks. I know there was a comment left about that in one of the previous episodes, so I will have to do the work myself and collect all the clay. Okay, so now that I've collected all this clay, I'm just going to go ahead and throw everything together here to, if I can, oh my god. Okay, if I can just go ahead and balance this grid out and get everything that I need here, all these unfired clay bricks. And we'll just go ahead and throw them into the blast furnace, get them going. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and turn them into all of the bricks that we need. Just kind of get back over to our house now. Got a decent amount of these bricks. So hopefully we can make everything that we need for this machine here. I am going to have to check, make sure I have enough bronze. Okay, so I've got everything for the brick bronze hull. And now I can make the steam alloy smelter, which is 4 more bronze ingots for us. So now I've got this all hooked up over here. We need to start making some red alloy for another one of our quests. While that's all smelting up, I do have 8 from a previous loot bag, so I don't need that many. There's only 14 that are required for this quest that I'm working on. But just having a little issue managing the steam with the amount of smeltables. Okay, so red alloy ingot quest has been completed. I went ahead and grabbed myself, let's see, yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab the loot bag, kind of check and see what kind of items we have here. Let me dump all of these off just to clean out my inventory, just to make sure that I can see everything that we've retrieved from this bag. Because sometimes I will just get lost in the amount of stuff we have in the inventory, and I don't have any idea what all we actually received from the loot bag. So that's probably good enough. Just gonna throw the bucket in here and the pipes in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this loot bag and see what we get. And we just got food items. But I mean, it's food items I haven't eaten yet, so I don't know. Hopefully we can get some more hearts here soon. But yeah, let's kind of progress here. See if we can do some more work. All right, so now I've got the copper and the tin in here, trying to make a lot more copper. Excuse me, a lot more bronze, because I want to kind of get through and finish another quest and get us just kind of get through some of these quests. I made the pistons that we needed in order to kind of advance here. That's just part of the line. Essentially, everything that I'm trying to get done right now is in preparation for the steel. But I know I am going to have to make the brick blast furnace later on, which is going to be very, very difficult for us. So I'm just waiting here to get this, and I'm keeping an eye on the steam that's slowly going down on our left-hand side, that little dial that we have. But I've got everything here. Let's go ahead and hop in bed and go to sleep. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to need to make a bunch of these plates again, which I have enough to make the hull. Oops. To make the bronze hull. And then we have everything that we need to make the steam compressor. Now we can start compressing stuff. And drop this down. I don't know if I want to put it on top of that. No. Probably just put it over here on the right-hand side of it, just to kind of keep things symmetrical. And then I should have, yes, I do have another pipe in here, so we'll get this all connected up and wrench that. And now we can actually start compressing things, which is great. So we'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully that steam, I'm going to need to make sure I keep this thing stocked full of coal. But it looks like it's okay. It looks like it's still making. Yeah, it's still increasing there, and it's increasing on that side, so that's good. So I'll just eat this real fast. Got okay. Hopefully we can get another heart here soon. Those were both of the food items that we had just eaten. But anyway, let me see. We are getting really close to the getting steel. I'm just kind of like looking through here. Here's the primitive blast furnace. I called it a brick blast furnace, but here's the primitive blast furnace is kind of what we need. No, it is the brick blast furnace. I guess that's the name of that block. Can I make a multi-block brick blast furnace? Okay. This is going to be a little bit difficult. There's going to be a lot more collecting that's going to have to be done. Let's go into time to get some steel. And so my God, that is so much stuff. Gypsum. Okay. I don't think we've even found any gypsum. We need a lot of, we need calcite dust, clay, cobblestone. Cobblestone's easy, flint's pretty easy. Yeah. I'm going to probably have to work on that in the next episode because that is a whole lot. Yeah. Well, you know, we've accomplished a lot of things here. We've got these machines that we've accomplished today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll probably do some off-camera gathering, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.